Hey guys, Matt here. Well, it is a sad day indeed for gun owners. As most of you probably know, the Senate decided to vote for the gun control bill to go to the Senate floor to be debated, which means it will be voted on sometime, probably towards the end of this month. It just depends on how much debate we go through. Now, this was allowed to happen because 16 Republican senators, you know, the Republicans who run on a platform of being pro-gun and who say they are pro-gun, they decided to jump ship and go to the other side of the aisle and vote for this, especially the part with universal background checks. Now, I've heard all the arguments, I've read all the articles. They did this because they wanted to expand reciprocity laws when it comes to concealed carry. But make no mistake, this is not a fair trade. Universal background checks, having to fill out paperwork and pay for a background check, is an infringement of your natural-born rights to keep and bear arms, period. In no way does that compare to what we might get back in reciprocity with our concealed carry licenses across other states. There's absolutely no guarantee that that will even happen, and even if it does, it's not a fair trade. So who are these senators? Well, at the top of the list, of course, you got John McCain and Lindsey Graham, but there were 16 in total, so 14 others. They come from Georgia, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Maine, I believe Tennessee, Mississippi. Here's what I want you to do, guys. I want you to look at this list that's going behind me, and if you live in one of those states, in fact, even if you don't live in one of those states, I want you to call these people, and I want you to tell them what you think about them infringing on our Second Amendment rights and voting the way they did. Because this is utterly despicable. These are the people who we voted for because they said they were pro-Second Amendment, and here they are turning their backs. Now, we all know that we can't trust the Republicans or the Democrats, but I also want to point something out. Down at the bottom of this list, you're going to notice two names. Those are actually two Democrats from Arkansas and Alaska who actually voted against this. Okay? Now, I understand they're from Arkansas and Alaska, okay? They're worried about losing their jobs. But regardless of the reason, they did vote against this, and I want you to thank them, especially if you live in one of those states. Tell them thank you. Because in the end, it doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat, obviously, because our rights are still under attack by both sides. And we need to keep fighting, and we need to make sure our politicians understand we're serious, and we don't want this to continue.